school, because that's where my friends and experiences are. And that's very much true. And Ferris Bueller had it right when he said, life moves pretty fast. If you don't stop and look around once in a while, you can miss it. We've all experienced our ups and our downs, but all the hard work, all the late nights stressing about homework due the next day that we haven't even started yet, and all the memories we will never ever forget led us to where we are today. So as we go our separate ways, some to college, some to the workforce, and some to the military along with me, I hope and I pray that with whatever choice you may make, that you get incredibly rich. Therefore, class of 2025, one final and incredible year of high school is now behind us. With that being said, congratulations to all of you. We finally did it.
Thank you, Cameron. At this time, will salutatorian Jalen Burns please come forward?
We're finally here. After years of late nights, early mornings, endless projects, surprising friendships, hard-earned victories, and lessons that stretched far beyond the classroom, the class of 2025 stands on the threshold of something new. Today, graduation isn't just a ceremony. It's a moment we have waited, worked, and hoped for. And now it's here. I'm not here simply to talk about the present or the memories we may or may not share, although there are many worth holding on to. I'm here to talk about what's ahead, our future, your future, and the incredible things you are capable of achieving. For some of you, today marks your entry into the workforce. With the technical skills and practical knowledge you have gained here, you're ready to step boldly into your careers. You're ready to roll up your sleeves, make your mark, and build the life you've envisioned by earning your way and doing it with pride. For others, the next chapter leads you to college or post-secondary education. You have plans, dreams, and ambitions that are calling your name. You may be headed somewhere you always imagined, or you may find yourself on a path that surprises you. Either way, you move forward with courage, curiosity, and hope for what's to come. And some of you will answer a different call, the call to serve our country. With honor, patriotism, and a deep sense of responsibility, you will dedicate yourselves to protecting and uplifting others. Your commitment reminds all of us of what true service and sacrifice looks like. No matter which road you take, into the workforce, into higher education, into military service, each of you is about to step into a world of endless possibilities. As Dr. Seuss once said, "Oh, the places you'll go." And indeed, the places you'll go are limited only by the size of your dreams and the strength of your determination. You'll climb mountains that seem impossible. You'll forge paths no one has walked before. You'll face obstacles, no doubt, but you will also discover new strengths, new resilience, and new parts of yourself you never knew existed. The truth is, we didn't get here without facing our own battles. It took perseverance, sacrifice, and countless moments where we had to dig deep and keep moving forward. In the words of my favorite movie, The Labyrinth, through dangers untold and hardships unnumbered, I have fought my way here to the castle beyond the Goblin City. Each of us has fought in our own way to stand here today, and standing here is proof that we can face whatever comes next, because this is not the end of our story, it is just the beginning. I would be remiss if I didn't take a moment to thank those who helped us reach this day. To our teachers, thank you for believing in us, even on the days we struggled to believe in ourselves. For my own growth, I especially want to recognize Mrs. Gutt, Mrs. Janetti, Mr. Willdaughter, Ms. Kowalczyk, and Mrs. Schmoyer. You all have listened to my rants, believed in my capabilities, and encouraged me to continue my hobbies. I appreciate all of you for helping me grow. To our families, thank you for being our greatest supporters and cheering us on when we needed it the most. For me, it was my mom. She believed in me even when I didn't quite believe in myself. She came to almost every national trip I went on to show her support, and I'm so grateful for her. Excuse me. And to my classmates, thank you for the laughs, the challenges, and the memories that made this journey unforgettable. especially to the friends I made here and the items that will soon be fulfilled on our bucket list. Class of 2025, dream boldly, work tirelessly, love deeply, and live fearlessly, because the places you'll go and the lives you'll touch are more extraordinary than you could even imagine. Congratulations. Now go and claim the future you thought to reach.
Thank you, Jane. The valedictorian, McKenna Montefiore, please come forward.
Good evening, everyone. Students, teachers, families, and friends. Today marks the end of an era. The end of alarms we ignored, essays we definitely didn't start the night before, and group projects where only one person actually did anything. It's the end of racing to get the good muffins and waiting for the bell to ring at 2:04 p.m. This is the day that we've been waiting for. But more importantly, it's also a beginning. The beginning of adulthood, responsibility, and realizing that there's no labor policy in real life. There's no magic portal to the next thing. There's just choices, change, and a whole lot of caffeine. And no one's going to give you extra credit for showing up to work on time, even though it would not be nice. As a class of 2025, we experienced some pretty wild times. We started high school with masks, online classes, and the phrase, cameras on, haunting our souls. And now we're ending it with hats, gowns, and the desperate hope that nobody trips while walking across the stage. We've grown, not just in height, well, some of us, but in strength, humor, and courage. We've survived Mr. Struberger's pop quizzes, quarterly exams, and horrible assigned seats. Some of us formed friendships, some of us formed alliances, and some of us will never see each other again. But now, we stand at the edge of what's next together. The truth is, life isn't always clear-cut. There's no bell schedule, no syllabus, and unfortunately, no study guide to adulthood. Although, I hear Google and coffee help a lot. But we have the memories we've made here, whether you enjoyed them or not. We have the lessons we've learned, we've been taught through various experiences, whether good or bad. We've learned how to balance chaos with calm, how to speak up, how to listen, some of us, and perhaps most importantly, how to hit submit at 11:59 with seconds left to spare. So while this might feel like the end, it's just the start of something new. A new chapter, a new adventure, and yes, a new kind of homework probably called classes. To our teachers, thank you for the patience, passion, and pretending not to notice we were on our phones under the desk. We weren't pulling anyone, but we thank you for the grace. Thank you, Ms. Guff, Mr. Bashar, Ms. Schmoyer, Ms. Kowalczyk, and so many more for pushing me to be the best S&D. To our families, thank you for the support, the snacks, and for never giving up on us, except maybe during math homework. And to the class of 2025, thank you for the laughs, the lessons, and the legacy. We made it. We're not just closing a book, we're picking up the pen and starting a new one. And if the new book turns out anything like this one, I think it'll be a pretty good read. Messy, funny, unexpected, full of heart. Thank you, and congratulations, class of 2025.
At this time, I'd like to introduce Mrs. Allen, who was the principal here for 3 years. Mrs. Allen?
Thank you, Mr. Reinbold. Nice job, the three of you. Excellent speeches this evening. Graduating class of 2025, as I stand before you today, I am filled with an overwhelming sense of pride and admiration for each and every one of you. Today marks a significant milestone of your life's journey, a moment of triumph, of celebration, and of reflection. When you first walked through the doors of CCTI, you brought with you dreams as diverse as the paths that you have chosen to pursue. Some of you will continue your education in college, delving deeper into your chosen field of study. Others will enter the workforce, armed with skills and knowledge you have acquired here. And there are those among us who have answered the call to serve your country.